She was Justin Trudeau's right-hand woman, Deputy Prime Minister, Finance Minister, a key architect of Canada's policies on the global stage. So why did Chrystia Freeland suddenly resign? The official story doesn't add up, but today we're diving into the real reasons behind her shocking exit, and trust me, it's not what you think. On December 16, 2024, Chrystia Freeland announced her resignation, citing a need to spend more time with her family. But let's be real, how often is that the actual reason a high-ranking politician steps down? Freeland was at the top of her game, respected globally, second in command to Trudeau. Her departure raises serious questions. Was it burnout? Or was there something much bigger happening behind the scenes? Behind the polished speeches and photo ops, cracks had been forming in the Liberal Party for years. Insiders report growing tension between Freeland and Trudeau over key issues. Sources say Freeland was frustrated with Trudeau's handling of inflation and immigration, two issues that have alienated Canadians. As finance minister, Freeland was tasked with balancing the budget, but Trudeau's aggressive spending priorities made her job nearly impossible. Was she tired of being the face of policies she didn't fully support? And then there's the international angle. Freeland has deep ties to global elites. Her connections to organizations like the World Economic Forum have long made her a target of conspiracy theories. But here's the thing. Those ties may have actually backfired. Some reports suggest Freeland faced mounting pressures from international leaders to push Canada into aligning with controversial global policies. Could this have created a conflict she could no longer ignore? Was she caught between pleasing global allies and addressing the needs of struggling Canadians? It's no secret that Trudeau government is a complete disaster. Inflation is crushing families, housing is unaffordable, and immigration numbers are overwhelming infrastructure. Freeland's name was tied to every one of these crises as finance minister. But as Trudeau's approval ratings plummeted, the blame wasn't just landing on him. It was landing on her too. Was her resignation a way to avoid going down with the ship? Or was it a calculated move to distance herself from the political disaster looming over Trudeau's Liberals? And here's where it gets really interesting. Could Chrystia Freeland be positioning herself for a future comeback? Some analysts believe her resignation wasn't a retreat, it was a strategic exit. With Trudeau's resignation, the Liberal Party is heading into a leadership race. Freeland stepping aside now allows her to avoid the immediate fallout while keeping her name clean for a potential return in the future. Is this resignation part of a larger game plan? Chrystia Freeland's resignation isn't just about family time. It's about power, pressure, and a government in turmoil. Whether she left because of internal conflicts, international pressures, or a calculated political move, one thing is clear. This is far from the end of the story. As Canada faces one of its most uncertain moments in decades, Freeland's exit raises more questions than answers. What do you think really happened? Was this resignation a sign of integrity, or a clever escape from a sinking ship? Let us know in the comments below.